I've already talked about a few of the Revolution Brewing tap handles in the past, and this is another great one that I wanted to call out here. It's worth noting that this is their slightly older style. They still do have some tap handles that are using this, but you've got another variation on this one that's a little bit more modern. And with that, if you're looking at it, one of the things you'll notice is with the older ones, a lot of times you're going to have a little bit more of a kind of sharper sides here. I don't know how to describe it, but the more modern one is a little bit more rounded. So it's a little bit more of an even curve on it, whereas the older one will be a little bit more less even. What I don't know the best way to say that, but and then this one, I believe, would normally line up with their anti-hero beer. And it does have this star here. So as I mentioned in the past, that is super iconic for both Revolution Brewing as well as just Chicago. So it's a very symbolic of the area. And one of the things as well with Revolution Brewing, this is like the size that I like a little bit bigger, a little bit better as far as having stuff that's on display or just what works well in my collection normally. They do have a larger version, which is why I was saying bigger, is they do have a bigger, larger version that they'll do for some of their tap handles, and that is like a huge one. So it's pretty sizable. It goes up to there. If you go back into my previous videos, you'll see a video of one of those. The one that I have in my previous video has the a little crazy sticker on it or magnet on it. One of the things to note as well is that for the smaller ones, sometimes it'll just be like this, where it'll just have the color or just have the color with the name. And then with a number of their larger ones, they actually have a plate area like that, where you can put different magnets on it to indicate the beer that it is. So that's kind of cool that you can have different color variations, but you can also put the magnet for whatever beer you're trying to represent. So overall, great tap handles. Another thing that I did want to mention as well is whenever you're looking for their tap handles, definitely check out their website first, because they typically have very good prices on their taps, and then you can also buy directly from the brewery. If it's something where you can't find it, then that's where you'd go to the secondary market.